when the shake comes back. Imagine President Obama was a dictator, right? What? So, imagine President Obama was a dictator. What? How do you think this country would be different? Raise your hand, Michael.
He would legalize all marijuana. You know, he's smoking.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
He could put us in jail for
what rights? What happened?
He can take away our freedom of speech. He can take away all that.
Yep. What other freedoms will he take away, Michael?
Will he take away?
Yeah, if President Obama was a dictator of the United States. What do you think he would do?
He can make a third round thing, all that.
Shamar, you were saying something?
I don't know what you think about that.
Jonathan, why? Why do you say that? Okay. Just imagine President Obama wasn't what?
Alright. So you might
Michael.
take away the holes.
You gonna take away what?
The holes, water holes.
Okay.
Cortez,
what do you think what is something you think he'll take away?
Actually, monarchy take everything away.
What's that about?
Absolute monarchy.
So what does the absolute monarch mean? Guys, remember, one voice, Jamel speaking. He's defining what an absolute monarch is.
I mean, you got total control over anything.
Alright, so we're going to learn today how... So you guys should have gotten a lesson handout sheet. So the first one we're going to go over is economic conditions.
Oh, Bobby Burger.
Guys, so we talked about the Great Depression hitting the United States, right? And remember I told you to pay attention to some of those things because they will impact the world. So, by raising your hand, what were some ways that the Great Depression affected the United States? Shaquanda. Michael.
Well, the Great Depression affected the United States in many marvelous ways. First, bonds.
Just one.
Bonds were destroyed. No bonds, no money.
Okay.
You said one.
What else? How does Jamel? What's one way the Great Depression affected the United States?
People had no money, no jobs.
No money, no jobs? Jared. What is one way the Great Depression affected the United States? Homeless people? Shaquanda, what you're saying?
Homeless people are gonna fuck Obama.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, settle down. So, today we're going to learn how some of those impacts went all the way to Germany. Okay? So,
wait. I think something was doing World War II.
Alright, so we're going to go into how World War II started and then how the United States went into World War II. And then look at some of the cool things like that came about in World War II, like weapons, all that good stuff.
Did it come because of the Pearl Harbor?
Yeah, we're going to get to that. So hold that thought and we'll get to it tomorrow.
What you call Ferrari?
I need everybody's undivided attention. Guys, so somebody mentioned, what was one way, Michael, that the Great Depression impacted the United States?
People lost jobs.
And do you think that went all the way to Germany?
Yeah. Probably.
So economic conditions? Guys, you should be in the first page of the lesson notes. So, one way, what was that, Michael?
People lost jobs.
So, high unemployment?
Yeah.
So, economic conditions in Germany before Hitler came about. Jared, what did you say before? Do you remember? There was a lot of homeless people. So, when you...
But
that one says high amount of homeless. And this one says high unemployment. So, Anybody remember the Treaty of Versailles after World War I?
Oh, wait, for France, right? I mean, was it France? Had the Treaty of Versailles?
France had, I'm saying the Treaty of Versailles. Kira, you remember what the Treaty of Versailles was in world history? The Treaty of Versailles.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about.
It was like a peace treaty. Jamal, what was it?
Remember they had to sign that drawing. I forgot who though. Wasn't it for the
So let me rephrase the question. Who did they blame the cause of World War I on? They blamed Germany, right? So what do you think the Treaty of Versailles is? So if all the Allied powers blame Germany, but so that treaty, who do you think they put the blame on? So one of the economic conditions was the impact of the Treaty of Versailles. Yes, sir. So what do you? So so if they're blaming Germany, right? What do you think they wanted Germany to do?
You said impact from what?
So impact of the Treaty of Versailles. So Shamar, say that louder. So they wanted Germany to pay high reparations. To other European countries. Guys, so what high reparations? Anybody know what reparations are? Jamel, you mentioned that they wanted Germany to. Shamar, what do you think reparations are?
I don't know. How does that go?
It's like a do, but if sorry right now. If so let's say I get into a fight with somebody from the Bronx, right? So with my neighbor, right? And let's say I whoop his butt and he sues me, right? He sues me for all the pain I inflicted on him. So is that the same thing as reparations?
Oh, I think they put like some regulations in Germany.
They put regulations. And what else? So if what do you call reparations? R-E-P-R-A-I reparations to other European countries. So if in that scenario where I whoop somebody's butt and they're suing me, what are they suing me for? Assault, but what else? Let's say I gave him a black eye, bloody nose, he broke some bones. What do you call that? Doctor's bill, but there's a term. When I tear if I take Jared's paper and I tear it in half, what am I doing? Destroying it, but what's another word for destroy? Damage. Excellent. So reparations were they wanted Germany to pay for all the damages in Europe. So so in your next handout in document 1, there's a map, right? But oh yeah, I'm missing one thing. So when in the Great Depression, what was there? With food prices and was the prices high? Yeah, during the Great Depression in the United States, were the prices really high?
No.
Why you say no, Rania? Why you say yes, Jared? So yeah, so what do you call? What's a term for prices rising? Increase, but what else? There's an economic term. It starts with an I. What do you call when prices go up and the money is worth? If when prices go up and the money, let's say I have a $20 bill, right? In 1990s, when I went shopping, I would get, with that $20 bill, get an entire shopping cart. This year, give me a second. I would get an entire shopping cart full of food. But now when I go to the supermarket, that $20 can't buy a full shopping cart. Huh? What was that? Not installment plan. Not insurance. But it's fine. I'll tell you. It's inflation. No, I know. But I was trying to see if you guys knew it. So there was high inflation. So inflation. Inflation is when there are high prices. Just under where you put in high inflation. High prices and money's worth goes down or decreases. So when you have, so in Germany they had high inflation. So turn to, when money's worth. So like the worth of money it decreases. So if you turn to document 2 of your packet, you'll see people using money as wallpaper. You know why? Can somebody tell me why they were using the money as wallpaper? It was worthless. Yeah, exactly.
Document 2.
Yep. So now we're gonna look at what Germany looked like when after World War I and the impact of the Treaty of Versailles. So if you turn to map 1, you'll see y'all cold? Alright, I'll turn it down for now. If it gets hotter, I'll turn it back on. So, can somebody tell me what they see in map 1 using the key?
Hold on.
What? Jamel. Shamar, what's another point from the map? So, guys, eyes up here. So this is what Germany looks like today, right? And if you look at where, on that key, where it has all those colored shades in, that's how big Germany was after World War I. I mean, during World War I. And after World War I, they decided to shrink Germany. So France got a part of Germany, Poland got a part of Germany, Russia got a part of Germany, Czechoslovakia got a part of Germany, and so we'll explain why Hitler wanted to get that back. So turn back to your lesson notes, and then we're going to talk about the rise of Hitler and Nazis. Can I erase this? Everybody copy this down? Guys, remember, focus. So we're going to talk about Hitler and Nazis. So after the Great Depression, who was unpopular? No, in America, in the United States. Herbert Hoover, right? So they were looking for change, right? Am I correct? So who got elected? FDR. And Why do you think he got elected?
He tried to help everybody.
He tried to what, Michael?
Help everybody.
How did he try to help people?
Create a new bill.
But what did he do to ensure that he was elected? Guys,
He promised things.
he promised things? Do you think Hitler did the same thing?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Before Hitler was all big, and he was like a...
Before Hitler decided to take over Germany, do you think he did that?
Yeah.
Try to persuade people?
Did he take it to Mao Zedong or something like that? Mao Zedong?
So
Was he like a soldier?
he was a soldier. So what do you have to do in order to get people to like you? Huh? I heard the word. Persuade them. So Hitler persuaded Germany. He persuaded Germans. Right? So if he's persuading Germany or the Germans to elect him, what does he have to promise them?
Things that they want.
No Jews.
We'll get to that. Hold that point.
Better future.
So he promised,
No Jewish.
Hitler promised.
Oh, didn't he tell them that everything was the Jews' fault? That's why we was losing everything?
Hold that thought. So I'll come back to that.
He made his own Bible too, right?
He did all that.
So both of you hold that thought right now. Hitler promised
He made his own Bible.
change.
He mean wrapped up.
Wasn't it idol on Mao Zedong?
Guys, so what was, Michael, what was this Bible?
Oh, he had his own Bible, and people actually prayed to him, like he was.
Do you know what is in? Do you know what that book's called? The name of the book that he wrote all the things he wanted to change in?
I don't know.
And so Hitler's book. Hitler's book was called the Mein Kampf.
The name what?
Mein Kampf.
Oh.
So we're actually gonna we have a snippet of what he wanted to change. K-A-M-P-F. So Mein Kampf. So Jamal, you were saying something about Jewish people? What are you saying?
He told them like they losing all the land and all that because of Jewish people.
So what was he doing? Like
He was killing every.
So if he's what was he doing to the Jewish people to get him elected?
He's like throwing them under the bus. He's gonna say that.
Throwing shade? Well, so
He was like accusing them.
blaming them?
Yeah,
Blaming them for what?
for that, like laws from losing the land and all that.
So the Nazis and Hitler
Yeah.
blame
Then he
Jewish. Michael, hold that thought. Blame Jewish people for economic and losing land.
Yo, you really are.
You said losing land.
Losing.
Oh.
And remember I told you we looked at how the map of Germany shrank after World War I. So he blamed Jewish people for all the economics and for losing their land.
He oh yeah, anybody that didn't have brown hair, blue eyes, something like that, right?
Do you know the term for that?
Non-hair blue eyes.
Oh, hypocrite.
No, like what did he call that?
Give me a letter or
It starts with an A.
one more.
Who was American? I don't know.
America. So
Wait, don't say it. Just give me a name.
So what did he describe this race as? This superior race as? Elite, but what else? Like characteristics wise, like eye color, hair color, what they should look like, nose size. Alright, so he preached at the Aryan race.
Aryan race. I didn't know that shit.
Guys. And what do you guys think the Aryan race is to Hitler?
Everything that's not. Well, wait. I got a question.
Go ahead.
He wasn't German. I mean,
We'll come back to
He ain't
it.
had blonde hair.
yeah, or blue.
So, what do you say? What kind of hair color you just mentioned?
He ain't had blonde hair.
So, the Aryan race has blonde hair and what was that? Blue eyes